Hi guys, today's video I'm going to be doing a tutorial using the Too Faced Peanut Butter palette, and these colours are so amazing as you guys can see, so let's get started. So first I'm going to start on the eyes because this eyeshadow is quite strong and pigmented and I don't want it to ruin my foundation, so we're going to get started on the eyes first. And what I'm going to be using is MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and I'm going to be using that with my Zoeva Face Shape Brush. I've decided to bring it right up to my eyebrows because when I put the foundation on, I don't want to have like a patch of bare skin showing through my makeup. Or does that look a little bit weird? So because I'm doing this first, I'm just going to bring it up. The first colour I'm going to be taking is Spread the Love, which I'm going to just add across my lid and up into my crease, just as the base colour. And I'm going to take that on my Real Techniques Dome Shadow Brush, so I'm just going to take it on that. And this is going to help the paint pot set in place, so then the eyeshadows will blend a lot better. I'm just going to take my Zoeva Luxe Definer brush and I'm just going to add a little bit more of that into the crease so I can blend it out a little bit more. And it's just going to make it into a transition colour as well. So I'm just going to blend that up nicely. I just want to make that nice and soft, so it's going to be on the lid and it's going to be in the crease blended up. Also guys, for this look, don't worry if you get it messy on the outer corner because we're going to clean that up afterwards before we put the foundation on, so don't worry about that, just blend it up and yeah, we'll worry about that stuff later. Now with my MAC 239 brush, I'm going to be adding this colour here, which is Peanut Butter. I'm going to add that onto my lid. And the best thing about this palette is that because it smells like peanut butter, if you get the powder and it like somehow ends up in your mouth while you're doing your eyeshadow, it tastes really good. Like, it's so weird. Like, the amount of times I've been doing my eyeshadow, I'm like, that tastes nice. Yeah, it's pretty weird, but you know, can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with that, can you? Smells good and it tastes good. I'm now going to blend that in with my Luxe Soft Definer brush. Now with my Petite Crease brush, I'm going to be taking this colour here, which is Peanut Buttercup. And I'm going to be adding that into the crease to darken it up and on the outer corners. And as I said, don't worry about if it's going to look messy on the outer corner because we're just going to clean this up with a wipe afterwards, so don't need to worry. And I'm just going to take the excess and I'm going to put that on my lower lash line and I'm going to go halfway. And again, I'm going to take my definer brush and I'm going to blend that in. I know this looks really crazy right now, but trust me guys, we're going to clean this up and make it look more normal because at the moment I look like an orange crazy monster. So now on my base shadow brush, I'm going to be taking this colour here, which is called Bananas, and I'm going to be adding that to the inner corners. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to just dab that on. Actually, change of plans. I'm going to be using my finger for this because I want to pack it on a lot stronger. So I'm just going to add it on like this. I'd say take it to about halfway because I think it looks quite nice next to the contrast of the dark. And I'm going to take a little bit on my pinky and I'm just going to try and dab it in the very inner corners right here. And then I'm going to drag it along. Okay, now this is the fun part where we're going to blend this all in nicely. Now to clean this up, you're going to need some Q-tips, and you're going to need either a makeup remover or a moisturizer, and you're going to just basically clean up the lines. So I pretty much just put some on there, and then I take the dry side of my Q-tip and I'm just going to clean that line up. And it's good as well because you can get rid of any fallout that you've got down here too, so you can just clean that all up. And also you can clean it up underneath your eye if you've taken the eyeshadow too far down. You can just clean it all away. There we go. Just drag that along until you get your nice sharp straight line. So now that is all cleaned up, it's time to get started on the foundation. So as you guys can see, it's got a nice sharp crisp line. So for foundation, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the colour Light Beige. And I'm going to be applying that with my Zoeva Silk Finish brush. Don't worry about putting the foundation too close to your eyes because we're going to be going over with a concealer anyway. So I'd only use a little bit around here, but I wouldn't go too close because we want to keep that line nice and crisp. Now the foundation's done, I'm going to be going in with my Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer, and I'm going to be putting that under my eyes. Because I can't find my beauty sponge, I'm going to be using my Zoeva Face Shape brush. I'm just going to blend that all in. And I'm just going to go use my pointed foundation brush by Real Techniques. I'm going to use that to be really precise and make that line nice and straight. So I'd use this for going up close to your eye. Get that nice straight line. Same with this side. If you feel like you need a little bit more, just dab a tiny little dot just where the line is, here and here. Now that is all done, I'm going to be setting my face with the Face of Australia Translucent Loose Powder. First I'm going to be taking that on my Real Techniques setting brush. I'm going to be going underneath my eyes. With my Zoeva powder brush, I'm going to be using that all over my face to set the whole lot. I'm just going to dab that on to keep the amount of coverage that we already have. I'm setting that into place. With my honey bronzer, I'm going to be using this Real Techniques Duo Fibre brush, and I'm just going to warm up my face. I'm just going to take that on my cheekbones. Around the perimeter of my head. To contour, I'm going to be using my NARS Laguna bronzer, and I'm going to be adding it with this Real Techniques Duo Fibre contour brush. This brush is really good if you're someone who doesn't want to go too crazy with the contour, because it is duo fibre and that means it doesn't pick up as much product, so you can go more light-handed with it, which I absolutely love. For blush, I'm going to be using I Will Always Love You by Too Faced, which is this colour right here. I'm going to be taking that on my Zoeva Luxe Crease brush. The highlight I'm going to be using is the NARS Albatross, and I'm going to be applying that with my Zoeva Luxe Fan brush. Oh yeah, this is really nice. This is like a gold shimmer. I'm going to add a little bit up here, A little bit up here and down the center of my nose, like this. Ooh, sweet, sweet damn. Sweet honey. Sweet sugar iced tea. A little bit on my Cupid's bow. So now I'm going to just go and do my brows and I'll be back when I'm done. Now the brows are done, I'm going to be applying a MAC Velvet Teddy to my lips. Now I'm going to be curling my lashes and then I'm going to be adding the Lash Sensational Mascara on top. I've just gone and done my hair and this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and give it a thumbs up if you did, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!